Kindly like, subscribe and comment to get daily updates. Amar Mukesh Bhai Shah sold 1.05 lakh shares of ARYAMAN Financial Services worth 49.54 lakh rupees. Harsha RAJESHBHA Chaveri bought 77.72 thousand shares of ARYAMAN Financial Services worth 36.55 lakh rupees. Triptrani sold 50.00 thousand shares of Aarti Surfactants worth 2.48 crore rupees. JASJOT Singh bought 88.00 thousand shares of Ajooni Biotech worth 29.32 lakh rupees. Alpesh Vasanji FURIYA bought 23.66 thousand shares of AksharChem India worth 59.92 lakh rupees. HKG sold 36.59 thousand shares of Alexander Stamps and Coin worth 4 rupees and 58 paise lakh. Naveen Gupta sold 1.02 thousand shares of Alexander Stamps and Coin worth 28.63 thousand rupees. Satya Narain Goel sold 50.00 thousand shares of Alexander Stamps and Coin worth 6.66 lakh rupees. Saurabh Kumar bought 50.00 thousand shares of Alexander Stamps and Coin worth 6.66 lakh rupees. INVESTGUART Ventures sold 2.54 lakh shares of Bharat IMMUNOLOGICALS in Biologicals Corporation worth 1.14 crore rupees. Kishore PRAVINCHANDRA Parikh bought 1.02 lakh shares of Bronze INFRA-TECH worth 23.36 thousand rupees. Horataya Private Limited sold 1.10 lakh shares of Canopy Finance worth 11.68 lakh rupees. ALPAPRADEPBHATT bought 21.68 thousand shares of Chandrima Mercantiles worth 5.09 lakh rupees. Rajratan Commodities Private Limited bought 3.11 lakh shares of Gic Housing Finance worth 3.31 crore rupees. PLATINUMLINE Investment and Trading Co Ltd sold 62.25 thousand shares of Greycells Education worth 19.80 lakh rupees. Sanjeeva Kamwal Chanani bought 62.25 thousand shares of Greycells Education worth 19.80 lakh rupees. Navratri Share Trading Private Limited bought 76.00 thousand shares of HKG worth 1.02 crore rupees. VALUEWORTH Advisors LLP sold 76.00 thousand shares of HKG worth 1.02 crore rupees. Mahapatra Arun Kumar bought 24.00 thousand shares of Husys Consulting worth 11.16 lakh rupees. Roru Amalraj sold 14.00 thousand shares of Husys Consulting worth 6.29 lakh rupees. Akash Rajesh Shah bought 15.50 thousand shares of IND Renewable Energy worth 1.41 lakh rupees. Anuradha Thangada sold 21.26 thousand shares of IND Renewable Energy worth 1.93 lakh rupees. Ramesh Rao Thangada sold 16.51 thousand shares of IND Renewable Energy worth 1.50 lakh rupees. Alpha Leon Enterprises LLP bought 1.21 lakh shares of Indbank Merchant Banking worth 16.63 lakh rupees. Aries STOCKTRADESPVT Ltd HCPMS sold 26.00 thousand shares of JENBURKT Pharmaceuticals worth 1.07 crore rupees. MIKER Financial Consultants Private Limited bought 45.00 thousand shares of L.P. Naval And Engineering worth 26.55 lakh rupees. NNM Securities Pvt Ltd sold 45.00 thousand shares of L.P. Naval And Engineering worth 26.55 lakh rupees. Gupta Manisha sold 1.29 lakh shares of Libas Designs worth 44.32 lakh rupees. Binary INFRA-TECH Private Limited bought 16.00 thousand shares of Mahaan Impex worth 5.85 lakh rupees. Kinjal RAHUL KUMAR Patel bought 23.60 thousand shares of Mahaan Impex worth 8.63 lakh rupees. Kinri Mukund Shah sold 12.10 thousand shares of Mahaan Impex worth 4.42 lakh rupees. Mukund M. Shah have sold 12.20 thousand shares of Mahaan Impex worth 4.46 lakh rupees. Mukund Mahendra Shah sold 15.30 thousand shares of Mahaan Impex worth 5.59 lakh rupees. Shri Shiv Shakti Project Consultant Private Limited sold 2.00 thousand shares of Marine Electrical I worth 3.02 lakh rupees. 238 Plan Associates LLC bought 2.20 lakh shares of Matrimony.com worth 11.45 crore rupees. ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund bought 5.24 lakh shares of Matrimony.com worth 27.24 crore rupees. Massachusetts Institute of Technology bought 14.00 lakh shares of Matrimony.com worth 72 rupees and 80 paise crore. Mayfield 12 Mauritius sold 2.26 lakh shares of Matrimony.com worth 11.73 crore rupees. Mayfield 12 Mauritius FDI sold 21.53 lakh shares of Matrimony.com worth 111.97 crore rupees. Matthews Asia Dividend Fund sold 1.10 lakh shares of Minda Industries RE worth 1.41 crore rupees. DISHANK Vipul Shah bought 30.00 thousand shares of Modern Converters worth 3.55 lakh rupees. Shuchi DEALMARK Private Limited sold 75.05 thousand shares of Modern Converters worth 8 rupees and 87 paise lakh. Vikram Rajesh Tandon sold 25.00 thousand shares of Modern Converters worth 2.96 lakh rupees. EARC Trust SC30 sold 26.80 lakh shares of PSL worth 25.46 lakh rupees. Nimish Pandey bought 10.00 lakh shares of PSL worth 9.50 lakh rupees. Samnidhi Infrastructure Developers Private Limited sold 1.39 lakh shares of Parle Industries worth 19.65 lakh rupees. Tower Research Capital Markets India Private Limited sold 98.79 thousand shares of RBL Bank worth 1.96 crore rupees. Manoj Kumar Ganvantry Somani bought 11.01 lakh shares of Ram Minerals and Chemicals worth 5 rupees and 50 paise lakh. Nikhil Gulab Chand Shah sold 10.76 lakh shares of Ram Minerals and Chemicals worth 5.38 lakh rupees. Palm Shelter Estate Development LLP sold 14.39 lakh shares of Shoppers Stop worth 26.91 crore rupees. RAGHUKOL Estate Development LLP bought 14.39 lakh shares of Shoppers Stop worth 26.91 crore rupees. Dhara TECHNOSYSTEM LLP sold 1.89 lakh shares of Sagar Diamonds worth 13 lakh rupees. DHIRAJJUNEJA bought 1.50 lakh shares of Sagar Diamonds worth 10.83 lakh rupees. Jaya Ambe TRADXIM Private Limited sold 1.35 lakh shares of Shiv Aum Steels worth 60.41 lakh rupees. OVERSKUD Multi-Asset Management Private Limited bought 69.00 thousand shares of Shiv Aum Steels worth 30.89 lakh rupees. Chetan Risiklal Shah sold 1.57 lakh shares of Som Dist Brew worth 93.35 lakh rupees. Jogia Capital Services Limited sold 2.50 lakh shares of Southwest Pinnacle worth 56.60 lakh rupees. JENBURKT bought 2.10 lakh shares of Southwest Pinnacle worth 47.37 lakh rupees. HDFC Mutual Fund AC Tax Saver Fund bought 2.17 lakh shares of TCI Express worth 17.27 crore rupees. JMS Mining Private Limited sold 5.00 lakh shares of TRANSCHEM worth 78.20 lakh rupees. Priyanka Finance Private Limited bought 5.35 lakh shares of TRANSCHEM worth 83.63 lakh rupees. SBI Mutual Fund bought 33.58 thousand shares of Techno Elec Eng Co worth 67.83 lakh rupees. BGCOAC RBOS PLC as DEP of BGPF sub FD of BGOGF bought 16.63 lakh shares of the Phoenix Mills worth 110.62 crore rupees. RADHAKRISHNARAMNARAINPVT Ltd sold 1.15 crore shares of the Phoenix Mills worth 766.01 crore rupees. Senior Advisory Services Private Limited sold 10.00 lakh shares of the Phoenix Mills worth 67.18 crore rupees. Ramesh Rao THANGADA sold 38.37 thousand shares of Tian Ayurveda and Herbs worth 10.03 lakh rupees. DEVISANJAYBHANDARI sold 5.00 thousand shares of VMV Holidays worth 2.26 lakh rupees. Tejas TRADEFIN LLP sold 1.26 lakh shares of Vivimed Labs worth 37.31 lakh rupees.